Hey everybody, welcome back.
Shakespeare dramas, Shakespeare tragedies, the Bibles and religious texts. Stories, adventures. That's the Gordon's family tree. That's the Gordon's family. Huh. It looks as though something's been painted over here at the top, directly above Samuel and Catherine's generation. Unfortunately, it's been painted over. At its peak, the British Empire, the globe is from this period. An old-fashioned A large double-winged door. It's locked.
Inspector?
Certainly. Why is she making such a big deal about this? A pair of old rubber boots. A kitchen range that could really only be found in furniture catalogs of the last century. Perhaps it's not such a good idea to a few teaspoons. I'm just gonna take this.
Take everything, my friend.
Well, the dishes are well looked after.
Indulge in your inner kleptomania.
There ain't many dishes for such a big household. 2 little metal pots. No.
Wow, he shut me down.
A coffee grinder, but it looks really new. An empty vase. That's or playing pirates. Hello.
Oh, hello. I live in Seoul. Here.
My name is Fulk. Inspector Fulk. I'm a policeman.
A copper. How exciting. I'm Sally.
Do you know this woman?
Never seen her before.
I don't suppose there are pictures of all the cooks who have worked here by any chance.
No idea. Must be ages ago, though, since there was an actual cook here. Ask Bates, he knows it.
I'd prefer not to ask either him or Lady Victoria.
Then I don't know either.
You and Bates look after everything here?
Well, looking after. Bates does most of that. He lets me do all the dirty work.
Isn't that your job?
That's what he says all the time. But being honest, I'd expected something quite different, you know? You'd expect the odd soiree every now and again.
Or, cute prince.
Well, Charles is off the market now. But anyone under 80 would do this place a world of good.
What can you tell me about Lewis?
A disgusting man. Ugh. I was hoping when I started he wouldn't be a snob like all the others are, but he's just as boring and in a permanent bad mood.
Do you know what's behind the locked door in the hall?
I've asked myself that question too, but you can't get a thing out of Bates about it. Once he got me listening at the door. He gave me such a telling off. He was so mad, he nearly collapsed. I've been giving the door a wide berth since then.
I've got to find out what's behind that door. Is Lady Victoria a good boss?
I don't know. Bates hardly lets me talk to her. When I first came here, I made her ladyship a few suggestions. Since then, I always have to ask Bates if I want something from her ladyship.
What's wrong with Lady Eleanor?
What could be wrong with her? Snore. Sits around all day, either knitting or reading.
Anything else?
She plays piano for Lady Victoria every now and again. In this house, that counts as having a wild party. You know? It's about time I got myself another position.
You want to leave?
Yeah, sooner rather than later.
Can you tell me anything about Samuel's ghost?
Oh, yeah. I've seen it too. out one of the windows. It scared the living daylights out of me.
Huh. That's true. At which window?
I don't remember exactly. I think it was in the Forbidden Wing.
Forbidden Wing.
Yeah, you know. What's behind the locked door in the hall?
Okay.
Ah, don't worry.
Okay.
Apparently, these things are to blame for the English still driving on the left. If you were to guide your horse with your right hand, you'd run the risk of being squashed between the wagons. An ancient well. There used to be some sort of device hanging on this frame. There's nothing about the well that... There's nothing about the well. The floor here is rain-sodden. The floor here. An old wooden staircase. I don't want to go up there. I don't want to go up. That's probably the Gordon's family coat of arms. It probably means something like, we are a very old... The gate... An old wooden ladder.
Yeah, sure. Put that in your inventory. Of course! Of course he puts it in his inventory.
Technology. Lewis toolbox. Various... Huh. I think I'll take the big hammer.
Honestly, I think when adventure games let you do things like that, take a huge ladder, what they're really doing is kind of shorthand for, like, when you actually do use it, they're just cutting out him going back and getting the ladder. That's all.
Huh. But who drove from the castle to the crime scene this morning? I don't even know about American cars. My knowledge of English cars from the first half... He's devotedly working.
I think I'll leave him alone. Can you go up the stairs? Okay.
It's locked. So much for the nakedness in England. 4 naked girls at once here. A pile of towels. Small ones, big ones, nothing but towels. What an effort it must take to keep this old tiled floor so clean. I can imagine Bates checking twice a day to see if any... I wonder what was going on with that mirror down there in the hall. I'll probably collapse of exhaustion when this is all over. Curtains in the bathroom. Lots of roofs, alcoves, walls. I wonder how many rooms the castle has. A tap. It's running. An old-fashioned bathtub. I can't see anything unusual. I can't see any... The floor is more than clean. The floor is... That is so comfortable. A lion's head. I think... Powder, makeup, and so on.
Okay.
A pile of towels. The door.
Fair enough. Look. You're not gonna solve everything in one go.
I can't make out from here whether the real gas... Anywhere else, I'd be absolutely certain that there wouldn't be real gas lamps hanging from the ceiling.
Another telephone. Alright.
Your domestic help, this Sally...
Ah, have you already met her?
She doesn't really seem to fit in here.
With us old people, do you mean?
She seems to be the exact opposite of Bates.
That's a sharp observation.
Perhaps he wanted to demonstrate to you what you have in him.
I know exactly what I have in him. But I also know he's not well. I will look for the next domestic help.
Victoria, would you please tell me what's behind the locked door?
Only an unused wing of the house.
Could I have a quick look in there?
No, unfortunately not. The wing is in danger of collapsing for your own sake.
Absolutely. I'll go and take a
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, they'll say anything to keep him out.
The castle looks really lived in from here. Looks as if the ivy has killed the tree. Quite convenient for a burglar. But it's not. The guy who built this castle had weird taste. The view would be great from up there. Perhaps it used to be a defense tower and was later converted. That way leads deeper into the garden. I don't think I'm gonna find it.
Why do you assume it's the same one?
I bet the raven stole the piece of mosaic from Angela.
You realize that there are more than one raven in the world, and especially in the country.
He doesn't like that at all. I gotta be careful. Ravens have got hard beaks that are as sharp as knives.
Yeah? What's the worst that can happen? Go up there and get it. The game auto-saves when the character dies, so it's not a big deal.
Ow!
Oh. That wasn't exciting. I was hoping you like pecked at his face.
The critter starts pecking at my... As long as the bird's in the...
I got a spoon.
I'm sure the raven would love this shine. I wouldn't have enough time to get the piece of mosaic. I knotted the spoon to the thread.
There we go.
Let's try it.
I'll be tugging at that.
Look at this.
Got it.
Excellent. Angelina's mosaic piece.
It started raining harder.
A piece of mosaic for a spoon. The rubber boots were standing.
May as well talk to Lewis.
You again, I thought.
Lady Victoria gave me permission to have a look around the castle and gardens.
How nice of her. What do you want?
That's a nice car.
Certainly is. The only decent surprise here. My father used to work on a car like this, and he taught me quite a bit.
Do you sometimes take it out for a spin?
I drive the ladies. They used to still have bloody horses in the stable. Now, this is the only pair of wheels. But the ladies don't leave the house much at all. Bates usually walks to the village. He says it's good for his health. But every time it takes a bit longer.
You weren't at the coast with the cubs.
No.
What can you tell me about Lady Eleanor?
If you want to know something about Lady Eleanor...
You mean she's egotistical?
She threw everything away and fled here in a mad rush after Sir Richard died.
The castle and the garden in Wales reminded her of her dead husband.
And she should have thought of the family history. You don't just give up an house where generations have lived and worked.
How did her husband die?
He blew himself up. In the last years, he became obsessed with uncovering the secret of what drove Sir William and his sons insane. He hardly left his lamb anymore and collapsed in exhaustion more than once.
Sounds familiar.
Bates seems to be very tired.
He's terminally ill. But let me tell you, Bates will kick the bucket on the very same day that Lady Victoria dies. I think he just finds it unfitting to die before his mistress.
He says he's worked for the Gordons for more than 70 years.
I'd believe that at the drop of a hat. But when it gets to his own bonce, he's getting forgetful. A loyal soul.
I met Sally.
Huh. The only one in the castle who's not at least 100 and starting to decay.
Is she a good housekeeper?
She's lousy.
She often seems to be in trouble with Bates because of that.
He's the one that chose her. And turned away much better candidates.
Why did he do that?
Yeah, if you're worried about being replaced.
Then you chose the worst possible replacement.
That's how it is.
What can you tell me about the castle?
Nothing. A big, ugly building.
With an overgrown garden.
What have I got to do with that?
Aren't you the gardener?
My garden's a few 100 miles west of here.
In Wales.
That's right.
So you just do the bare minimum here.
The garden's too big for one man alone, and what's the point in looking after it? This whole place is doomed. The house is falling apart. The lady won't live for much longer, and Bates is as good as dead.
You're hoping that Lady Eleanor will return to Wales when Lady Victoria dies.
Perhaps.
Lewis, do you believe in ghosts?
Oh, yeah, the reputed ghost. A whole pack of them completely trashed the garden.
Lady Eleanor said she gave you the option of going back home to Wales. And
I don't know what that's got to do with you.
I just find it strange.
And then? Work as a caretaker in a new bloody housing estate? I've offered more than once to look after the castle in Wales. Apparently there's not enough money for that.
So, it's not so much about going back to Wales.
That's right.
What you really want is to turn back time. Well,
Not if I...
Interesting threat.
Oh, excellent. Old, original...
Don't touch! Please excuse me. But this teapot is very old. He just
Wow.
walked down to the village to get
No more tea?
Bates said that the tea had gone bad. He got...
Huh. As long as Sally's here. Good day, sir.
Yes?
Lewis said that Bates selected you for the position.
Yeah, that's right. There were a few candidates, but if I was being honest, I thought that out of those I met, there were a few of them who were better suited to the job than I was. I was a bit surprised when he chose me.
He must have been impressed by your hidden qualities.
Yeah, and so now, all he does is moan about everything.
Lewis seems to take care of his car rather better than the garden.
That's for sure. Ever since I've been here, he's been doing something to it nearly every day.
Has he driven it this morning?
This morning? Yeah, he did. I heard him starting it up. You can't help but hear that.
But you didn't see him.
I know exactly what that car sounds like. When he's working on it, He must start at something like 20 times a day.
But you weren't able to see whether or not Lewis or somebody else was driving it.
Lewis is the only one who drives that car.
Okay, okay.
Ah, don't worry.
Okay.
As long as the ladies are sitting in the hall, I can't... Why are there only candles burning here?
Oops, that's where I just came from.
Lady Victoria's on the phone.
I don't know if it's him. Don't we have a photograph?
Young man,
Hmm.
it's not befitting.
I didn't mean... Were they talking about me? She's got more of a reason than anyone else to want to put an end to the curse. What's behind the closed door over there?
There was a terrible fire here 24 years ago. Samuel's
Oh,
wife, Catherine,
okay.
lost her life.
Samuel's wife's name was
That wing has been
Catherine.
closed off since
Did the
then.
fire start
Okay,
on the
so-
ground floor?
No, on the first floor. But even the rooms below those destroyed in the fire remain closed. Bates and
So maybe
Victoria
his mom is
are sure that
Catherine.
No one goes in.
Was anyone else injured or killed?
Oh, okay, there we go.
One of
Now we got the
cooks was
answer.
injured.
One of the cooks
As
was
far as I
injured.
know.
I'm going to have another
It's
one.
nice to see.
Alright, so we got that answer that we needed. Bates is out.
The floor is more...
So... I have to figure out... Oh, well, I got lockpicking tool.
Damn, I can't get it open. The lock is probably so old that it...
Shit. Can I warp? No, I can't. I'm stuck here.
I'm gonna keep this portrait of Angeline. A pile of power. I can't see anything unusual. They're already clean.
Hmm. I feel like I'm missing an inventory item as always. Well, she's back.
An old-fashioned... That's the Gordon's family.
Oh,
A little side table with a tea service on it. A little side...
alright, so we'll need that at some point.
The castle is very beautiful. But, well,
It's slowly falling down, you mean? I'm afraid you're right.
How do you mean that?
The Gordon line. Our family is going to die out, Mr. Falk. And the worst thing is, I am no longer even sure that this will be a loss.
You mean...
Because of the misery.
I've just realized that if Angelina's right, then This woman is my grandmother. She doesn't seem to know anything about her grandson. I'll go and take a bit.
Of course.
She's so busy. As long as...
Let's see. Yes! I had a feeling. When I saw that the boots could be cleaned, I thought about the mud. We're gonna create a mess for her to clean.
And now the boots.
Flip plop, flip plop. Jump around, jump bump, jump up and get down.
Ah, what?
We're gonna get Lewis in trouble.
Good day, sir.
Yes?
I noticed that the bathroom floor up there is extremely dirty.
What? Not again.
It looks like boot prints.
I've told Lewis a million times. He shouldn't come through the house in his muddy boot. Damn it. I better clean that up before the old git notices it.
Off she goes.
Sally is distracted. And then I'll try to work out where...
But if it's a cart on rails, then is there like a ramp down those stairs too?
The teapot and so it'll be dangerous for me in the village. But it'd be a good opportunity to see if... I'm gonna have to go back to the village and get some tea. But before I enter the lion's den, I'm gonna take some precautions. It'd be best if I lure the entire order in the hotel. Here's a phone. Then, let's do it. Murray? Hello. Darren Michaels here. Oh, I'll be leaving today. I'll be at the hotel in about half an hour. No, I just wanted to let you know so you can write the bill. Nothing to pay? Oh, right. I paid in advance. Never mind. Now you know. See you in half an hour, Murray. See you soon. Okay, so Murray knows. If I'm not completely mistaken, most of the order will be waiting for me at the hotel to the village.
Maybe the library will finally be open.
I thought so. I hardly believed he was shopping at the library. Damn it, Tom's here again. So Bates has got something to do with the order, but better around the outside.
Generously compensated.
Yeah. You know exactly how much I need this bloody compensation.
I will not tolerate that tone of voice. You know.
All right, then. I'll go and look for her.
Thank you very much.
For her.
Interesting.
Should probably save here. Snoopin'. Snoopy. Oh, what?
But it's damn well worked. I'd better hurry up. How fit the same thing?
Okay, I was wondering why that didn't work before. Okay, this needs to be down a little bit. Needs to be up a little bit, and this needs to be down a little bit. Shit. Ah. Oh, very close. Wait, I need another look at which one is not level. It's right here at this ridge. So close. Let's bump it up a little more. Okay, and then bump this down. There.
Damn, the wire snapped. Ah, there's...
Oh, simple enough.
Now, quickly back. A card, 5 murder locations.
Oh great, this means that something's gonna happen when he leaves. Because it won't let me teleport. Oh.
I guess Bates isn't back. A card, 5 murder.
I don't understand why it wouldn't let me use the postcard then. Doesn't matter though, we got the tea. We got the sleepy time tea. Well, just regular tea.
Everything's ready. I'll just let Sally know. Good day,
Yes?
sir. Sally, Bates has asked me to tell you that you can announce tea time today.
Oh, so I'm good enough for that now, am I?
He was rather exhausted after doing the shopping.
No wonder. I don't understand why he simply didn't tell Lewis to go.
Solutions.
I do.
And they're away. I'll save again. I have so many save games. When the cats are away.
I'm almost certain there's a secret. There's an ornate fit. I don't think the ladies would be that. You'd hear that through the castle. The knife would bend before. Apparently behind hand until I have the key.
Wait.
A card, 5 murder locations.
And I go back to the village.
There are no answers to my questions in the village.
No. Okay. So they're busy. I mean, there has to be some secret to it.
I'm almost certain there's a secret. I don't see what old lady. So much for the naked. So much for the naked. So much for the.
That painting must be important in some way.
Sally put her cleaning thing. I'll take the mop with me.
Yoink. Oh, he doesn't have that anymore. Washcloth.
Pile of power. I can't see anything around. I'll lay the mop head to rest. I'd bet enough water is still getting through, despite the flannel.
Alright. We'll see if there's a reason for doing that. Wait. Stone face.
No idea what that's like.
Oh. Come on, the video's almost over.
Newspaper article, an absolute. Horses milk days. Dear Darren. That's Angelina's diary. There's nothing before all that. Tuesday. There's an ornate fence.
Shit, well, I'm not gonna be able to solve this in this episode like I hoped I would.
Judging by its... There's nothing about the well. The floor here.
Alright, well, we'll grab a snack. Well, I probably will grab a snack, but it has nothing to do with the game. You should grab a snack and come on back because we're gonna play some more Black Mirror 2.